Tonight at 5, moms on a mission, how parents are working to improve safety at one local high school. Plus, Adam Steen lost Wisconsin's primary to Robin Vos for an assembly seat, but Steen says he's not giving up, now hoping to make it as a write-in candidate this November. And an extreme heat wave could affect the Midwest for years to come. A closer look at how temperatures are changing. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Well, you'll want to keep an umbrella handy if you're heading out tonight. There's a chance of the area high school football games could see some lightning delays as well. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canelti out on the weather patio. Gary.
Mark, right now in the short term, I don't think there's going to be much in the way of rain, at least for the next hour or two, and then we'll probably see better chances for showers and thunderstorms from mid to late evening on. As we take a look at visible cloud track, you can see mostly cloudy skies. They're having a few breaks in the overcast. All that's doing is just making the atmosphere a little bit more unstable, so we can probably see some more thunderstorm development over the next couple of hours. But right now, most of southern Wisconsin precipitation free, but notice out to the west, the area of showers and thunderstorms in Minnesota and Iowa, even a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of central Iowa. But right now, not seeing anything other than a few sprinkles east of Madison across southern Wisconsin. 6-hour future track radar, though, shows better chances for showers and thunderstorms as we head through the evening, especially from about 8 to 10 o'clock from, say, west of Dane County into the eastern portions of our viewing area. So that's something to bear in mind with the high school football games out there. Right now, temperatures are in the 70s, a few places in the upper 70s. Janesville right now at 81. They're getting a little bit of sunshine, but across Dane County, most of the area is seeing temperatures in the upper 70s, including 78 in Cross Plains and 77 degrees in Sun Prairie. For this evening, look for temperatures to drop to around 70. The best chances for showers and thunderstorms mid to late evening on. Later on, I'll take a look at our high school football forecast in a little bit more detail.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes, Gary. Thank you. A group of parents wants to build on last year's success inside a school. However, to do so, moms on a mission need some help. They're looking to prevent a string of fights and other safety issues at Madison East High School. Tehil Moladin is here with more on that. Tehil.
Members of Moms on a Mission stood outside East High almost every day for 8 months during the school's lunch period. They handed out snacks and, more importantly, engaged with students. This year, they're hoping to do that again and do it better. Right now, group leaders say they're looking for more volunteers to staff the shifts at East High School. They say you don't have to be a mom to join, but you do have to be a community member who cares about kids and their mental health. MMSD spokesperson Tim Lamont says the group has made a real impact at East, so the district is on board.
When we were able to coordinate and collaborate with this parent group, it really stopped everything in its tracks. Getting out in the community and working with these kids and helping them resolve their conflicts without violence.
The group's goal is to have 6 volunteers every day during lunch, making students feel safe, but they say the help is especially needed at the start of the school day. Moms on a Mission are also raising money through GoFundMe to buy snacks for the entire semester. Now, members plan to meet with the superintendent next week to talk about their ideas for student safety. We'll have more on that at 6.
You'll see that. Thank you. We hope to learn new information tonight after a body was found in Lake Mendota about 15 feet off a pier at the Memorial Union. UW-Madison police say a passerby found the body and called 911 just after 6 this morning. They're still working to identify the person and determine when and why he went into the water. Police say at this point they do not suspect foul play and there is no threat to the public. A Madison man accused of accidentally shooting and killing his friend has now been charged with his death. 20-year-old Isaiah Miller of Madison was charged with homicide by negligent handling of a dangerous weapon today for the death of 19-year-old Marshall Iverson back in May. Investigators say Miller admitted to accidentally firing a round that ultimately killed Iverson. The judge set Miller's bond to $15,000. He'll be back in court in October. Well, Dane County has dropped back down to a medium level of COVID-19 community spread. The news comes just a week after it was bumped into the high level after hospitalizations in the county slightly rose. Right now, there are about 193 positive cases for every 100,000 people, with a 7-day average of 142 new cases. 81 people are currently hospitalized with COVID. Well, the contentious election for Robin Vos's 63rd Assembly District will continue into the fall. Vos has narrowly beat his Trump-backed primary challenger last week. Now, that challenger is back. Political reporter Will Keneally has more on this newest development in that race. Will.
That's right, Mark. So Adam Steen will try for a rematch this fall as a write-in candidate, meaning that he can raise money for his race, but his name will not appear on the ballot. So just how big of a hurdle will that be to overcome?
I am announcing that I will be running as a write-in candidate.
Adam Steen will continue to put pressure on Robin Vos this fall. He wants a second chance to unseat the Assembly Speaker with possibly more momentum after Donald Trump's endorsement.
Approximately 2,500 people in this district did not know that endorsement had happened when they had voted on August the 9th.
And those 2,500 votes could make a difference. The primary race was decided by fewer than 300. It makes sense, too, that the Trump-backed candidate would try and court Trump voters.
That bump that we saw in the turnout in the partisan primary earlier this month, I think we can call it the Trump bump.
That's Mordecai Lee, a UW-Milwaukee political scientist.
Now, the question becomes, find those voters and voters like them demographically, and try to reach them to get them to the polls.
That could be a hard task to reach voters who don't often go to the polls. Lee says many Trump voters are keen to turn out during presidential elections when Trump is on the ballot. So turnout here is key.
I once saw a candidate who was running a write-in campaign. It was for a primary. And what he did is he went door to door and he handed out pencils.
The joke there, you'll need the pencil to write in his name.
Now, that was cute and it was funny, but more importantly, it was memorable. And what you want to do is you want to reach voters on that kind of level.
Lee says that can look like pulling voter lists from the 2018 midterm and target those voters. So in response, Vos's campaign says that the voters have already spoken in their support for him, and that Steen just cannot take no for an answer.
Will Keneally live in the News Center. Thank you. Governor Evers says that he'll be attending Madison's 4th annual Magic Pride Festival on Sunday at Warner Park. The event is being sponsored by Outreach LGBTQ+ Community Center. The celebration kicked off this morning at the TDS headquarters on Junction Road in Madison with a pride flag raising. This event was organized by TDS's 2BU Associate Resource Group. It's an employee group that says it fosters a sense of community within the company by providing an inclusive and safe environment and helping LGBTQ+ associates succeed in their lives. A new food option is coming to a place where it's badly needed, Janesville's South Side. Sustainability is a storefront that plans to sell both sustainable items and fresh fruits and vegetables. It'll be located along Center Avenue on the south side of town. The owner of the store recently moved to the area where she said she struggled to find healthy options. This is her small way to try and stop what's become a food desert in that part of Janesville.
We were constantly having to go to the north side of town for everything, and I'm like, there's nothing down here to get anything. We didn't want it to be like that. We're like, there's got to be a better way for this, and I'm hoping that maybe we can be the start of that.
2 grocery stores on the city's south side have closed in the last 3 to 4 years. Sustainability plans to open in early September. We could soon learn what led to an FBI search on former President Donald Trump's Florida home. Federal Magistrate Judge Bruce Reinhart has asked the Justice Department to propose redactions, signaling that he could unseal parts of the document. Legal experts say it's rare for an affidavit to be unsealed, especially since the DOJ has said the investigation is in its early stages. The DOJ argued that the affidavit details its probe of the former president's handling of highly classified material and would serve as a roadmap of the government's ongoing investigation.
It explains the scope and breadth of that application, or that investigation, excuse me, and it has a number of confidential informants and witnesses whose ongoing participation may be jeopardized by the disclosure.
Other procedural records that have been released offer new clues into possible crimes under investigation. They include willful retention of national defense information, concealment or removal of government records, and obstruction of federal investigations. Former President Trump claims that he declassified the documents at issue before he left office and denies any wrongdoing. Well, Apple is warning users of security flaws that could allow hackers to take complete control of your device. Dina Demetrius explains.
Apple quietly released 2 security reports on Wednesday revealing vulnerabilities for iPhones, iPads, and Macs.
This is what we call a zero-day vulnerability, when it's been exploited by a hacker before the company, in this case Apple, have detected it and been able to do something about it.
The company believes the 2 security flaws are related. One affects the browser engine that powers Safari and other apps, and the second would potentially allow hackers full access to your device.
Hackers can actually have admin rights to those devices. So that means that they have access to all of the information.
The affected Apple devices include iPhone 6s models and later, iPad 5th generation and later, iPad Air 2, and all iPad Pro models, Mac computers running the Monterey operating system, as well as some iPods. Apple did not say where the vulnerabilities were discovered or by whom, citing only an anonymous researcher. Experts say these security flaws are inevitable when technologies are constantly evolving.
This is really a function of the fact that they're innovating, they're constantly developing. I think what's important here is that they have made that update available, and it seems that they've done that really quickly.
Affected users are advised to install those updates immediately. Dina Demetrius, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And experts suggest the average person's device has not been compromised. They say this type of spyware usually targets political dissidents, activists, and sometimes journalists. Well, Gary joins us next with the latest on tonight's possible rain chances. Plus, new research shows over the next decade, parts of the Midwest could see daily temperatures over 100 degrees. What that could mean for southern Wisconsin after the break. And later, a new CDC report finds a resurgence of polio may have been circulating long before health officials initially thought. What local health leaders are saying, that's coming up at 6. Now to Wall Street, where the Dow fell 292 points, the NASDAQ off 260, the S&P 500 down 55. And we'll be right back.
Summer may be ending, but Ashley still has this season's top styles in stock and ready for fast delivery. For a limited time, update your home with no money down and 0% interest for 60 months. Visit your local Ashley store or shop ashley.com today.
How much money have you wasted trying to find the right shade of foundation to match your skin tone? You end up with so many unused bottles, yet you can't bear to throw them out. Now, there's Color Beauty Self-Adjusting Foundation, which means you'll never search for the perfect shade again.
It's really difficult for me to find a good tone foundation. I usually purchase about 3 or 4 and sometimes mix them. Color Beauty is a game changer in finding the right foundation. You put it on your skin and it transforms into your own skin tone.
The Color Beauty foundation is so simple to put on. My skin looks great and it just looks awesome.
The key to the innovative Color Beauty formula is tiny color beads that release and blend to perfectly match your skin tone as you apply it. The foundation is white when it comes out of the bottle, but when I begin to apply it, it adjusts to blend perfectly with the color of my skin.
My biggest problem area is my cheeks right here. Color Beauty feels really light on my skin, and I can tell that it is pretty full coverage, so it looks like I don't have too much foundation on, but it is covering all my acne scars like I was saying before. I actually really love it. It's weightless and it's full coverage, and also it literally just matches my skin as soon as I put it on. It's no work. I've never experienced a foundation like this.
Color Beauty only comes in 2 colors, light and medium. If you have fair skin or you burn easily, go with the light. If you have darker skin, go with the medium. Plus, with an SPF of 50, they're getting the highest level of sun protection in a lightweight formula. And best of all is Color Beauty's exclusive special.
Order Color's Ultimate Beauty Package today and get 40% off. That means you'll get the color adjusting foundation, the skin smoothing primer, and the fan favorite lash enhancer for thicker, longer looking lashes at 40% off. Plus, get free shipping. Visit color40.com or call the number on your screen.
Summer may be ending, but Ashley still has this season's top styles in stock and ready for fast delivery. For a limited time, update your home with no money down and 0% interest for 60 months. Visit your local Ashley store or shop ashley.com today.
Presence prevents fights. According to Moms on a Mission, the group will be back in school with a little help from the community. Then, after becoming a food desert, Janesville has renewed hope from an alternative food option. News 3 Now shares the sustainable solution tonight at 6.
It all comes down to the final drive. News 3 Now brings you the big play highlights and scores from Southern Wisconsin high school football action. Don't miss the final drive. Fridays on News 3 Now at 10. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, NASA announced today new details of its plan to return to the moon. Michael George explains the maiden voyage of the Artemis project.
You're looking at the first step towards humankind's return to the moon. In just a few days, this unmanned rocket, the most powerful ever built, will head into lunar orbit, the first spacecraft to go to the moon in 50 years.
The Saturn V took us to the moon a half a century ago, and now, as we embark on the first Artemis test flight, we recall this agency's storied past.
This is the beginning of NASA's Artemis project. If the rocket can travel 280,000 miles and return the Orion spacecraft it's carrying back to Earth safely, the goal is for a lunar landing with a human crew in 2025.
It's a future where NASA will land the first woman and the first person of color on the moon. And on these increasingly complex missions, astronauts will live and work in deep space.
Friday, NASA announced it plans to land astronauts on the moon's south pole, where some parts of the surface haven't seen sunlight in billions of years.
This is a new part of the moon. It's a place that we've never explored. It's a long way away from the Apollo site.
And it doesn't end there. NASA wants to develop technology for humans to live and work on the moon, with the eventual goal of reaching Mars, a far-off dream that starts with Artemis 1's launch from Florida on August 29th. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And the Artemis 1 mission will last 42 days, and the Orion spacecraft will travel 1.3 million miles before landing off the coast of San Diego. Well, imagine not just once or twice a summer, but day after day of over 100 degrees. New research out this week finds that that could be a reality for most Americans within a decade. And by midway through this century, temperatures will be reaching 125 degrees in parts of the Midwest. Naomi Coles joins us with what that means for us here in southern Wisconsin. Naomi?
The news is not a great outlook. I will warn you that right now. A thing to note here, this study is not isolated. It is just the latest in study after study with very similar findings. In Dane County, it will mean in the shorter term, an extra 6 days a year with intense heat. And then by 2053, we are talking days over 125 degrees here in Madison. In the more immediate term, the impacts are more on our winters and people coming here to escape the heat.
Perhaps shorter winters, perhaps longer growing seasons for some crops. But we also have to remember that while we may see climate refugees moving to Madison from hotter parts of the country, moving to southern Wisconsin from hotter parts of the country, those increasing home values may look like a good thing, but many Madisonians or many people living in Dane County might find themselves priced out of their own markets.
Now, it's coming up on Sunday, and for the record, I'm sitting down with my UW professor Richard Keller for that full conversation.
So, what makes this study unusual?
You know, it's so First Street Foundation, that's the name of the study, and you can actually go online, you can search your zip code inside of this interactive map, and it will give you very detailed results for what to expect in your zip code, which is something that I have not seen before.
Is there any silver lining to this, or are we doomed?
Well, let's just put it this way. I asked that question to the professor earlier today, and he told me we're looking at mitigation. We're looking at ways to live with what's coming. It's really limited what we can actually do to stop it.
So. The damage has been done.
Kind of.
All right, Naomi, thank you, I guess. You can see For the Record Sunday morning at 10:30, right after Face the Nation. No, this is fascinating. I can't wait to see it. Thanks again. Possible chances of rain later tonight. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is here with more.
Well, let's first of all take a look at the forecast for the upcoming football games. Our sports department featuring as one of the big games Wanakee at DeForest tonight. And as far as the forecast is concerned, the rain chances look to be mid to late evening. So I think the early part of the game will be dry, but as we head into the latter part of the game, that's when the better chances for showers and thunderstorms arrive. And of course, with thunderstorms, you have the possibility for some lightning delays. So keep that in mind. High resolution radar right now, just some light showers east of Madison. But you can see some showers and thunderstorms starting to develop pretty rapidly in northwestern Illinois. Some storms off the map in Iowa. Notice a severe thunderstorm warning here on that storm southeast of Waterloo. I think the severe weather threat will probably stay to the south and west of us. By the time the storms reach us, it'll be more likely mid to late evening. The atmosphere a little bit more stable, so that lessens the severe thunderstorm risk. But there is a severe thunderstorm watch over parts of eastern Iowa. But notice these bands of showers and thunderstorms. A stubborn area of low pressure aloft is just going to sit and spin over the next couple of days as it slowly moves across southern Wisconsin. Madison. So just over the next 6 hours, the first batch of showers and storms move in, then a break, and then the next batch will probably arrive tomorrow morning, already starting to set up in Iowa. Tomorrow, the severe weather threat down to the south where the atmosphere will be a little bit warmer. They might have some more breaks in the clouds. Temperatures could get into the lower 80s in northern Illinois. Our cloud cover will keep us in the lower 70s. That's why we're not looking at a severe weather risk for tomorrow. But on future track, you can see these little bands of showers and storms. Like I say, the first one rotating through. Here comes the next one tomorrow morning. That rotates through, a little bit of a break. Tomorrow afternoon, the low very close to us. So the next batch starting to develop. That moves on through. But then as we get into Sunday morning, notice the widespread fog starting to develop as most of the rain shifts off to the east. And then by Sunday afternoon, some drier air coming in from the north should actually start to drier air out and break up the clouds. Rainfall amounts, kind of interesting. A lot of colors on the map, but what that means is the precipitation is very spotty. So there'll be some areas that pick up less than 1/4 of an inch. Those are the areas of light green, but the areas in red could see 1 inch or 2 of rain. It's hard to predict exactly that batch of heavier rain is going to fall south of Madison, but the message from this map is that there'll be areas that get heavier rain and other areas that don't see as much, but everybody should see rain at least at some point over the next couple of days. So 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Showers and thunderstorms likely for tonight and tomorrow. Some areas of fog, especially the next couple of nights. And then as we head into next week, the air dries out. It'll be warm, less humid, and temperatures will top out somewhere around the 80-degree mark. Showers and thunderstorms tonight, low temperature at 63. Then tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 72 with off and on showers and thunderstorms. Planning your weather for tomorrow, high temperatures generally in the lower 70s, 72 in Brooklyn, 72 in Cottage Grove, and just about everybody should see a shower or thunderstorm. Short term this evening. Again, that first batch of thunderstorms coming through mid to late evening. Another batch probably following in by early tomorrow morning. As we check out the precipitation amounts, again, very spotty. Some areas over 1 inch, other areas less than 1/4 of an inch. Hard to say exactly who's going to get what. But as we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, definitely drier weather early next week. Then another chance for thunderstorms Thursday night into Friday of next week, and maybe a chance for thunderstorms for next weekend. As we check out first warn traffic right now, here's the DOT camera at I-3990 in the Beltline interchange. Traffic is heavy, but moving pretty steadily at close to the posted speed limits in that area. Beltline looking in pretty good shape as people start to head out for their weekend. 15-minute travel times either way on the Beltline. Heading out of Madison, 25 minutes from the Beltline to Janesville on I-3990. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
All right, Gary, thank you. Next at 5, we'll introduce you to a new furry staff member at American Family Children's Hospital and how he's helping patients heal. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Get everything you need for your bathroom makeover at Menards. Tarkett sheet vinyl flooring is a quick and easy way to transform your bathroom. Choose from over 50 styles of waterproof sheet vinyl, all 11% off. Complete the makeover with Moen. The Hilliard faucet in a brushed nickel finish adds a touch of elegance to your bathroom. Get it for $65.86 after 11% rebate. Plus, save 11% on all Moen bath products now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
When you know what it takes to raise the best cattle, then you know Hy-Vee is the place to go for the best steaks. Highest standards around, like none other. 100% USDA choice and prime beef. You can taste the difference. So enjoy your Hy-Vee steak this weekend. You've earned it.
Bachman Pools and Spas, we have 25 hot tubs on display.
Several models available for immediate delivery.
For a limited time, all new hot spring spas come with a revolutionary freshwater salt system for free.
That's a $1,200 value.
You owe it to yourself to experience soft, natural, healthy water.
Hurry in to take advantage of special 0% interest for 60 months. Plus, get a free freshwater salt system.
Relax, it's Bachman's.
I'm Tim Michaels. I'm not a politician. I'm a businessman who helped build a great Wisconsin company and created thousands of jobs. Tony Evers, Joe Biden, they're two peas in a pod. Both career politicians and way over their head, failing the country and the state of Wisconsin. That's why I'm running. We need to have strong, proven executive leadership in Madison that can get things done and make this state as great as it can be.
Hi, this is Lisa from 4Imprint. Yes, I'd like 50 welcome wows, 300 customer I love it, and 200 team member oh yes. Certainly. You know we got some brand new woohoos.
Dial up the wow factor with promotional products from 4Imprint. We specialize in awesome items that are certain to awe and guaranteed to deliver some ooh yes. From apparel, backpacks, drinkware to high-tech items.
Wow.
I love it. Woohoo!
Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now. 4Imprint, for certain.
My husband said to give our house more curb appeal. So I started painting. Then I went on Google and looked up the meaning of curb appeal. It said to make it more nicer. So I called Replacement Window Center, and they put in new replacement windows.
Get free installation and 0% financing for 18 months. Free installation and 0% financing. Hurry, call now.
Replacement Window Center. Our name says it all.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
American Family Children's Hospital is welcoming a new companion to help kids who are battling illness. Meet Coco, a 2-year-old golden doodle. Coco joined the hospital's child life team earlier this month. He and Kiko, another golden doodle, are trained to help patients and families cope with complex medical information during their stays.
And it really help support our mission of supporting kids and families during stressful times, like during a hospitalization or during the time of a difficult diagnosis. He brings a lot of calm and a lot of love to our interactions, and we're very grateful for his presence.
It's Cola, not Coco. Cola and Kiko are part of the Canine Health and Medical Plan PALS program, or CHAMPS. CHAMPS works with nonprofit canine assistants in Georgia to pair facility dogs with hospitals. The program is funded entirely by donations, and each dog has an individual sponsor. Well, the final check of your first warn forecast when we come back.
iMart Express owns selection, price, and speed. Need single vision? Get 2 pairs starting under $40. Progressives, 2 pairs start under $80. Nobody beats us, guaranteed. iMart Express. Right glasses, right price, right now.
It's Fuel Frenzy Weekend this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Get a 24-cent fuel saver on Red Baron Pizza when you buy 3. A 20-cent fuel saver on Powerade when you buy 10. A 20-cent fuel saver on Little Debbie Family Packs when you buy 4. A 6-cent fuel saver on Pillsbury Classic Brownie Mix when you buy 3. And a 9-cent fuel saver on Pepperidge Farm Goldfish Crackers when you buy 3. Don't miss Fuel Frenzy Weekend this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video that the viewers can watch while you and I talk so they can actually see how this works. And you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home. I had the timer on, and we were screaming. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. These lines bother me. They really do. And this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. So it targets all those problem areas.
So this would be a daily thing, or just when you want to like get rid of the bags? And
yeah.
You would your morning routine.
It absolutely could be a daily thing, but the way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. Apply it underneath your eyes, fine line wrinkles, forehead lines. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
How do we make your glasses the same day? It's all done in store. Our skilled techs handle your glasses from start to finish, getting them back the same day. Quality, affordable glasses made in store, only at iMart Express.
Right now, not much in the way of thunderstorm activity in southern Wisconsin, but some severe thunderstorms in eastern Iowa. Over the next few hours, 3-hour future track radar shows better chances for rain moving in from the west.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. The CBS Evening News is next, and join us again at 6. Have a great evening.
Thank you. You too.